podcast broadcast. Station exx47 operating at a frequency of 162.40 megahertz. Programming originates from Brandon's Garage in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. You're listening to exx47 Radio.
Bruh. Technical difficulties already. Sweet Jesus. Sorry. Said the camera stopped recording. Bitch ass GoPro. What was I saying? Yeah, not to roast Alex. What was I saying? Anyways, I'd like to get some more people from the podcast. People from the comedy club. People that I may have had a conversation or two with. I feel like I've been saying this for 7 episodes now. I just really need to hit them up. It was a little easier at the first location. Just in terms of, I didn't have to, not like I care or they care, but like, you know, if I don't know someone super well, it's kind of nice to like have that buffer of being like, hey, we don't have to go to my house first thing. I don't know. Have them filming here. Man, speaking of podcast guests, more of a podcast stranger at this point. I know you're not going to listen to this, John, bitch ass motherfucker. Too busy again for the month. Having to do this by my solo dolo, by my lonesome, by my lonely. Fuck. I'm just playing though. Again, not to roast John. He's a busy boy. We're all busy people. He's actually in the process of moving, I believe, or is about to move, or he's been packing up a lot. You know, just between that and work, I get it, John. I get it. You know, you are forgiven. I guess. But hopefully we'll have John on next time, or maybe a unfamiliar face for all I know. God. Yeah, speaking of which, I just been running into like hella people that I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. You didn't have to cut me off. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. Anyways. Running into hella motherfuckers lately. That's probably the biggest downfall of Oklahoma. And that's half the reason. Not half. A good majority of the reason I don't even like being here. Is I can't take a shit without somebody being like, Brandon? Is that you, dog? I don't know. I do kind of hate it. All things considering, you may be like, Brandon, what's the problem? Why don't you like associating with Psalms? It's not like I have a problem with it. It's just I didn't, one, make the best impression on most people, and two, hang around the best people. And I'm going to elaborate on that in a minute. Fuck. Yeah, I was just going to say, I ran into 2 exes and 3 very close old friends in the past, like, month. It's kind of crazy. Not the funnest encounters. Or no, they're all fine. I mean, I didn't say nothing to the females. What the fuck am I saying? To the women. It's the gamer in my brain. Never mind. Yeah, I saw old homeboy at the Walmart down the road. Turned aisles and we about ran into each other. Literally. This gentleman, again, I'm not going to say any names. A pretty good friend growing up. You know, things get what am I trying to say? There's turbulence in any relationship, I guess I should say. But we had a fine conversation. might link up. I think he'd be somebody fun to have on the channel. He is kind of a creative like that. I think I'd get a little more of a conversation than Alex. I think he might be somebody good to get in some skits or something. But at the same time, it's very hard to convince. I mean, not very hard to convince people. I haven't asked hardly anybody to do any shit for YouTube, but it's just so fucking cringe. Like, you know, growing up, I thought everybody, not like everybody wanted to be a YouTuber, not like I'm like, oh, bro, I'm on YouTube, dog. But it's just like, I thought, you know, just kind of making dumb little funny videos was like something everybody wanted to do. And that's just kind of why I did start doing it, because I realized that, like, no, not a lot of people, A, want to, or 2, can, or 3, should. Not saying I'm any of those 3, but fuck it, I'm here. But saw a friend at the grocery store, and then I saw 2 other people that I knew at in the Ecstasy concert. Ecstasy came to Oklahoma City. That was pretty fun. Went and did that. Very good time. Who was Max Fry was the opener. He was pretty dope. His drummer, who was a woman, did a very good job. She was eating that shit, bro. I was feeling it. I was out there, you know. I bought a vinyl, so I could only do so much. You know, I'm holding a vinyl for 2.5 hours at a rock concert. Not rock, but like, you know, kind of like grungy, rocky, emo kind of type shit. Very good time. That was very fun. Ecstasy did a really fun performance. There's probably like 150, 200 people there. That was by far the smallest concert I'd been to. The only other concerts I'd been to, honestly, were those Christian Winter Jam concerts growing up. I'd been to like 2 or 3 of those. And then in the completely opposite vein, I ended up going to all the Suicide Boys concerts up until like 2018. I've been going to all of them like since then, essentially. Or 2018, 2019, something like that. No, that was when I was in high school. It was like 2021. Past like 3-4 years. I've been going to them all. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. 2018. Was a fan then, though. Been a fan since most of these motherfuckers, since a homeboy in the car on the way to a wrestling meet showed me Giving Girls Cocaine by Lil Peep my freshman year of high school. That was fucking awesome. Changed my life. That's for goddamn sure. Anyways, I was like, bro, what is this? I was like, bro, this is so good. Who is this? Lil Peep, dog. I'm like, oh my god. Anyways, Black Sherry Shasta for the day. No Mountain Rush. I could use that rush of caffeine, though. Goddamn. Fuck. Anyways. Again, let me run it back to the concert and who I ran into. Again, I'm not going to say names. Ran into 2 old friends, though. Both were in my 5th hour anatomy. I think anatomy was senior year. Something like that. Ran into them. Fun seeing them. One I played football with. The other just knew since middle school. I'd known them both since middle school, so that was fun. Yeah, and then leaving the concert, like I said, I had a vinyl, and homeboy actually caught a drumstick from the crowd, and so they, I was wanting to get something signed and stick around, and they also just happened to want to stick around and have something signed, and like I said, there was like 150, 200 people there, so like just hanging around, there were like 3 groups of 5 dudes, so it wasn't like a ton of people, like just sticking around afterwards. So that's just we kept talking afterwards. Went up to them, was chatting it up. And then I'm wondering how I should phrase this, because like I doubt too many people know, just since we're not in like school anymore and people don't like talk like that. He had said, hey bro, do you remember so and so? And I was like, yeah. We had never hung out personally, but he was very much I had like it's funny, there's probably like 10 of us that would all hang out, but I only would really hang out or like hit up like 4 or 5 of those people, and then everybody else, like if they were just there or at a function or what, like it sounds weird, like I would just never hang out with half the group one on one. Not like anything personal. It was just like how it happened, or just like I sometimes you never even have classes with some of these motherfuckers, and sometimes it's like you see them once a week for an hour, in between shit, or like I don't know, just never got the chance to develop a super close relationship with some of these individuals. You know what I mean? So he was like, "Hey, bro, do you remember so and so?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." I'd been to his house one time. I know that. Ate his brother's gushers on accident, and his brother literally kicked down the bathroom door that homeboy was in when he was rolling up a blunt, and he was like, "Get your fucking friends out of here. They ate my food." And bro, the funniest shit was I had like money on me. I was like, "Dog, I'll give you $20. I'm sorry." I was like, "Here." He was like, "It's not about the fucking money. You ate my food." Granted, this was a grown ass man. I was like a freshman. This dude's like 20. Freaking out about some gushers. I'm like, dog. Anyways, maybe that explains. Every one of y'all came out fucked up. Your whole family, dog. God damn. And I'm not being too harsh either. Dog did some diabolical shit to say nonetheless. I know I've been jumping around, but like in my mind, it's still just hard to comprehend. So we're at the concert, and he's like, "Hey, bro, did you hear about so-and-so?" And he tells me some shit that's, I'm not going to say it. I can't even say it without being demonetized, if that tells you anything. Not like I'm making money, but like they search for words and shit. I don't even want to be saying it. It's akin to like, it's some of the worst shit you could do. Especially, like, it's arguably the worst thing you could do if we're talking about, like, not even the sentence, just, like, prison life. Because some people, Saul Goodman that shit, get life, but, hey, it's kind of peachy on the inside, It could be worse. That's Saul Goodman, dog. This ain't Saul Goodman, dog. This a demon. This is King Von. But instead of never mind. He definitely won't be allowed to move near any schools in the future. On some Jared Fogle shit is what I'll say. Anyways, I'm standing outside the concert. I don't keep in like super close contact with many people from high school, and I'm not gonna spill my beans, but I'm not even being dramatic. It's because of shit like this. They're either pregnant or they have crimes against humanity that I can't even utter, or they're just terrible people for the most part. And God bless them, bro. That's the weird thing, because it's like, I never thought very highly of myself. Not like in a negative way. I just never thought like, oh, I'm big shit, or like, oh, I'm like, oh, I'm, because, oh, I'm out here making moves, or like, oh, I'm out here doing this, I'm out here doing that. Just in terms of, I feel like I've been pretty humbled most of my life just by circumstances and just perspective on the situation. And I don't know, I just never in a million years thought that I would be the most unproblematic, not successful, but like the only one that's doing anything like mildly productive with their life out of the like 10, 15, 20 people that I like really associated with in high school. Be it like after school, maybe not the best extracurriculars I could have gotten into up until, wrestling, shot put, football, all those little like subgroups of friends that I made. And again, they're not all in prison, but I can at least a handful. You know? And even if I didn't know him super personally, bro, my class came with some demons. Like, I swear. There was one person, fuck it, I'll just say this. They robbed a Dollar General or this was like a year or two ago at this point. They like robbed a Dollar General, and then I think like tried to set the place on fire or some shit. A lot of fire people too. There was another person who again will not be getting out of jail anytime soon, and they lit. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I can't say any of this without like I can't censor it. Like me, I'm not. If I have to censor it that hard, I'm just not gonna say it. I'm just not gonna say it. Uh, and I'm not like I don't even say any of these things to be like judgmental or mean spirited or like poking fun, because like honestly, for example, the guy that I'm talking about right now, one of the best piano players I've ever fucking heard in my life. It's just sad. It's like I see the potential in these people, and you know, I'm fucking 16, 17 hanging out with you. I'm sorry if I didn't show you the world. I wasn't, you know, I don't fucking know anything either myself. You know, I feel like in high school you can really only worry about yourself like that. And even then, some people don't even have it, like, they never figure that shit out. Just to kind of how to be, you know what I mean? Without turning into a fucking monster, you know, avoiding the temptations. And not even saying that, like, that's a valid temptation, but just, like, keeping a level head, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's very easy for anybody to fall off the deep end, be it, like, serious shit like drugs or alcohol, or fuck if you just have like a weird obsessive compulsion with like making furniture all of a sudden or some shit, or like save the whales. Like if you know me, you probably know I've talked about this. I'm like, I don't care if you're about like the most wholesome like like awesome cause, or like if you have the like best shit going on, but if that's like all that you're fucking talking about, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. God, I'm really rambling. I apologize. I really do. I'm all over the place. uh, I'm just thinking, like, yeah. I don't even know how to call it. It's not like discouraging, because it's like, that's just life, though, I guess, bro. You know, people say, I don't know, the grind and doing this and doing that, but it's like, bro, I think it's really just like making somewhat of an effort and keeping your nose clean. You know, like that's like 90% of it, dog. It's like if you cannot form habits that eat at your soul, your bank account, or your physical body, you know, it's like shit like that that's like just detrimental. And I feel like almost everybody has something that's weighing on them one or another. And I'm not even talking shit. Like I say physical, I'm fat, bro, just because I can't quit eating. That's very a physical thing that I do. And that's just one. Like I'm not saying I'm perfect. Everybody's got their shit. But I'm just like, some people just got it worse. Or just they don't know when to stop. And it's just like that. I've just been thinking about it recently because it's like psychologically it's like really interesting. Because it's like, bro, we're still very young. We graduated, 4 or 5 years ago? And you're already locked up for shit like this? Dog. I've known people who got locked up before we graduated. And I'm just like, dog. I don't know. I don't know what. Like, I don't even want to blame a specific thing. But it's like, I feel like as a society, there is something or someone or something or a social idea or something that's just doing a very great injustice to society, especially as a young man. You know, I just feel like people need to like, I don't know. There just needs to be more love, more creativity, and more art, and just more acceptance, and just a lot less hate and judgmentalness towards each other. And I know that's very like vague and easy to say, but it's just like that's what I mean. It's like I don't even like I hung out with these people. It's not like it's not like they were bad people. I've known these motherfuckers since we were 10, 12 years old, some of these people. So it's like I've known you for a very long time. And not like long time, but like your family don't know you like I do you. You know, like that's what I'm trying to say. Like those closest to you don't know you like I know you. I know you, like I know why you're like this. Not like doing the dumb shit, but like as a person, like those developmental whatever the fuck years, when we're all hanging out doing shit, making connections and shit. It's like I don't know, it's like I see it and I can see like nobody's gonna hang out with a complete fucking loser or somebody who's like a complete asshole or anything like that. So that's just what I mean. It's like all these people had something going for them, So it's like I don't know. As in any friend group, you may have the odd one out that just kind of sucks or whatever, or just doesn't really got shit going on for them. But like for the most part, there was a reason people fucked with you, So it's just very hard to see, as minor as that be, is you made me laugh, or like, oh shit, you play an instrument, or like you're just very nice, or like you're charitable, or just I don't know, just any of those factors. Just like it's just like I know, like there's good people in all of you, but it's just tough to see people kind of take the wrong path in life, And again, not like I feel like I'm in any other situation. It's just like it's just crazy that it's you, That's just like it's as simple as I could say it. Like if I was talking to any of these people, I'd be like, it's just crazy that it's you, It's not. I'm not even upset that it happened. I'm just like that it's you. That you did it, I don't know. I know that sounds kind of stupid, but it's just discouraging. Because I don't mean like speeding tickets, and I don't mean like homie got arrested with half an ounce of a substance. There's 4 or 5 people that are done that I like knew that are either gone or just done, and it's just discouraging. But I guess we all know people like that. I'm not nothing special. Again, like in my head, I'm still not in my head. I'm still a homeschool kid, but going to school was still like it. Like I never got used to it. Like how everybody else just like accepted and just everything else. Not like I didn't accept it. What's a better word? It just never got like it was just never 100% normal. Like it was still like holy shit, I'm around 2,000 kids. Or got this class. Got this class. It was still like it wasn't ingrained in my childhood enough for it to be like completely normal. Is just what I'm trying to say. So I still feel like in my head I have half the perspective of just a homeschooler who's used to maybe knowing 20 kids their whole developmental years. Again, I can't fucking say that word. Not like I didn't know anybody. I had some close friends, hung out with one friend constantly who lived down the street. Or if there's a few friends, neighborhood friends, or just like, just shit like that. We did a homeschool PE growing up. That was fun. There's homeschool projects. I was in Cub Scouts while I was on homeschool. I did homeschool sports. There was hardly like a month where you're not like meeting up with other kids. It's not like it's like, even if you do football, it's not like the other months you're not doing anything. It's like even library classes with friends and stuff. Like there's very cheap, free, communal things to get kids out and doing things. So I can't speak for every homeschooler, but at least in my situation, we at least, got out and talked to people, But man, yeah, just kind of crazy. I'm sorry. That's like, I really didn't even mean, I meant to talk about this for like 2 minutes. I really didn't even want to get into it like this, but like, it's just honestly been kind of like in the back of my mind since the concert. Like, it's been kind of like, I've been thinking about this more than the concert. I have a good fun time at the concert, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, what the hell? Dude. Bell. Anyways, What else? What else do I have? Oh yeah. How do y'all like the room? The new layout. Uh, got the skateboards over there now. Have some more Legos on the wall. Legos over here. Gaming TV. I want to get a CRT over here too. Got the controllers on the pegboard. I'm out here innovating. I'm Steve Jobs. I'm the Steve Jobs when it comes to interior decorating. Okay, I'm an innovator. Yeah, just putting a few final finishing touches. I'm trying to think. I don't know. It is a not very small room, but like I'd like to get a beanbag. Maybe I'll be in a beanbag next time. That'd be kind of fun. I even thought about like hanging up a hammock in here or something. I don't know if that my fat ass might bring down the whole house though. I don't know if these studs can handle this ass, this thickness, boy. Let me see. What else? Yeah, I say all that though. Homeboy I ran into at Walmart. I think it'd be fun to make some sketches with him. Like I said, I'd like to start doing some sketches. I have a few ideas. That's the tough part too. I don't want to be as vague as to just be like, hey, do you want to film something? And then be like, yeah, sure, what? And then me be like, I don't know. But I would also very much like to bounce these ideas off these people. So it's not just like, hey, you want to film something? And they're like, sure. And I'm like, okay, show up, say this, and this. Look at the camera. Bye. I don't know. I feel like there's a good in-between that might be a good icebreaker. I thought about one of my ideas. Alex said he doesn't think he could film for, which is fair. It involved being on a scooter. And he was like, dog, if I fall on a scooter, I'm done. So I was like, didn't really think about that. That's valid. That's valid. Anyways, oh yeah, had stand up again. Had that first thing of the fucking month again. And it was funny. They didn't send out the list. They normally do it the last week of the month for the following month for the schedule, and they didn't send it out till the day before. I think I went up on the 2nd, so they sent it out on the 1st. So they were like super late on getting it out. No, they sent it out the day of. That's what it was. It was like this. I went up the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th or something like that, and I checked my email that morning, and it said, you're going up tonight. Hope you're ready. Have fun. And I'm not going to lie. I have my little notes that I'd be writing down my little ideas and jokes in. But I like to make a coherent 4 minutes every time I go up. So I'm not just staring at my phone and, in the heat of the moment, maybe be like, don't do that one, do this one. But in reality, I haven't even practiced the other joke in my head. Anyways, I like to really write it out before I go up. But, I'll have my sentence or two ideas in my notes. So, what am I trying to say? Essentially, I'm saying I'm lazy and I don't write until I know when I'm going up most of the time, just because I'm bad at procrastinating. And then in my head, I'm like, okay, motherfucker, there's an actual date that you're going up. You have to write some new shit. So I woke up that morning. I'm like, fuck, I'm going up tonight. And I woke up to go to work. And then the shit's at 7. So I'm like, fuck, okay. I go to work. Thank God it wasn't a long day. I leave at 2 or some shit. I come home. I go through my notes. I bust out a new 4 minutes. And it should be on YouTube. It's the latest one. Not my greatest work. But, for scrambling and memorizing it all within a day, I think it could have gone a lot worse. It could have gone better. Could have gone a lot worse, though, in my opinion. Had a good time. Went to the comedy club this last week. Oh, yeah. 4th of July happened. That was fun. Went to my uncle's, barbecued. Filmed that. It's not for YouTube, though. It's for my eyes only. If I may. That's in my fuck, what does Chris Chan call his personal videos? I don't know. No hackers get this one, is what I'm trying to say. Fuck, I've been listening to the, or let me finish 4th of July. Not like there's much to say. Went to my uncle's, barbecued, had fun, watched fireworks in Yukon with the fam. Everybody made it out, I'm pretty sure, for at least a minute or two. And then the next day, Jenny and I barbecued at the house for ourselves. And that was also very lovely. Anyways. Chris Chan. I've been listening to the comprehensive history, whatever, that Emilio Samuel, I think is his name, that documentary. I've been listening to it at work. Before I was watching it, but watching hour-long episodes, knowing that there's like 50 of them, or 60 or whatever, is kind of exhausting. And I also needed something to listen to at work, so I've been listening to that. I don't know exactly how many episodes I've listened to, but we're getting to like 2016, 2017, Trump's president. Christine does not like that at all. She's calling him what? It's Trump backwards. What does she say? Rump or whatever, because it sounds like hurt. I don't know. Some dumb shit, bro. Like, I remember the first time I watched or found out about that whole documentary. I know there's a few of them, but this one seems to be like the most in depth, because it's like literally like 50 hours of information, which is just insane. But I remember first time watching, it's when they're relatively young and like 16, 17, 18, even younger. And I knew the big plots of Christine and Chris going into it. It's not like I didn't know who this individual was. So I'd known the atrocities that they have committed also. But it was just, I remember watching it the first time and almost feeling sad though. Because it's just like, it does really feel like people are just picking on this poor little fucking autistic person. And then you keep watching it and keep watching it and keep watching it. And you go from like, oh, they're picking on this little autistic kid, to like, oh, they're picking on this autistic teenager, to, oh, they're picking on this autistic adult. Oh, they're picking on this autistic trans lesbian adult. And it's just funny because it's like, it doesn't, it never gets more and more malicious. It's just like, I think you're kind of weird. And then she'll make a fucking video trying to dox death threats, just balls to the wall, like threatening people, calling Sega. Like, I know you all know this, but it's just like so funny that like, it's crazy. You never, ever, ever learn the lesson, and your whole life has been the lesson, and it's just let it go. Or just don't feed the fire. It's just so funny. Not like any of these things, make any of what the quote-unquote trolls did right. I'm not saying that, but it's just like, bro, if you just logged off or just didn't comment, your life would be drastically better. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, but knowing what I do know, and I'm sure knowing what you know, I'm about to get into some good portions. Because, yeah, about 20, this is where it really starts falling apart. Yeah, we're getting into the modern Christery of the Sonichu tale. Anyways, been doing some gaming. I'm a gamer. I'm a trucker gamer. Honk if you're gaming. Been playing some Battalion Wars on the GameCube. That's pretty fun. The controls are a little infuriating, but that's been a good time. The CRT would come in clutch for this. I don't know. It's like fuck. I don't know, man. But it's like a different graininess on an HD TV. It's just weird. It doesn't look natural. Plugging in these older consoles to like a brand new television. But other than that, been playing some Super Mario Sunshine, and man, playing it back, that is probably my favorite game of all time. It's like the colors, the story, the characters, the fucking level design, the everything about that game is amazing. I love that it touches on, I mean, you start the game and it's so reminiscent of 64, but in all the best ways. And in all the ways where you're not like, this is a fucking clone. You know, in terms of jumping through, not paintings, but graffiti. And, you know, even one of the first levels, the Piranha level, it's the whole 360 climb up the wind tower. Like how you climb up the mountain to defeat Bomb or whatever in 64. But now you go into the fuck. I'm blanking, dog. You know, you go in and defeat the piranha plant, whatever that big bitch is. Turns to chocolate. It's super fun. Yeah, just the colors and fun and story. You know, I say story. I just like how it's not super complex. You know, I love a game. You know, I think that's why a lot of Nintendo games do so well, because it's like a very good story, but it's like a 4-sentence story, and then you play a whole ass game about that one statement. It's like, clean up the island, and you're like, okay. You know, you're like, all right, hell yeah, I can get behind that. Look at that dirty bitch. I gotta get the sunshines. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's fun. And I grew up playing it. Super nostalgic. It was one of those games, a lot of the GameCube games I grew up playing, I would like play for hours and I wouldn't even touch the story. I would like, I played the story on Sunshine. Don't get me wrong. I played the story on a lot of games. But I mean, like, I would play specifically to just like roam or like get to that one spot and then be like, I'm going to look around. And I know that sounds kind of like dumb. You're like, oh, Brandon explores video games. But I mean, like, I would break them down to their finer things and look at them on a molecular level. Speaking of that autistic dude who fucking plays with pens. Oh, man. And that's what I love about autistic people. They all think they're onto something, and they think everybody else is... No! It's so funny. They walk around like, if only they knew what I knew. And meanwhile, they can't even ask for ketchup. I'm so sorry. I'm not even making fun. It's just like, it's the funniest shit. It's like these dudes that work out and have like 6-packs and shit, and they can't even talk to a fucking girl. It's just like, dog, what are you doing? It's the same level of shit. It's so funny. Ah, man. Anyways. Oh, fuck. I'd be cracking myself up. I'm just that kind of guy. Whenever this goes live, I will be living the big life. You know, I'm taking a plane, taking a boat, taking another plane. Then I'm getting on horseback, and then I will be in the beautiful, beautiful land of Lake Eufaula, Oklahoma. And this weekend, it says the low is going to be 103. And I'm staying with 8 of Jenny's family members. Did this last year, wasn't it? It might have been just as many people. We're a couple's not coming. I say couple. Everybody in their family is just a couple, essentially. One of them has kids, and they're coming. But they're also older, so I'm not even roasting. Everybody's just older. So it's just kind of in my head, they're just like kind of married couples, not necessarily whole-ass families. I know that sounds bad, But it's just, in my head, it makes it easier to think, instead of family, 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 it's like two people, two people, two people. That's just way easier for me to memorize. And I still can't fucking memorize it. I need Jenny to give me the rundown on the way there. I hope y'all aren't watching. I probably just remembered your name again. That's just how I roll. That's just how this brain-damaged brain works, okay? The way Chris Chan blames his autism for everything, it's the way I blame 8 years of football on everything when it comes to memorization. I don't know. Why bother? No, that sounds shitty. I'll be in Eufaula for the weekend, living it up, living my best life. Probably sleeping on the fucking floor somewhere, sweating my dick off. Losing money because I can't work because I'm taking time off. But it'll be fun. I got some fishing poles. I'm gonna try to do a lot of fucking fishing. I'm gonna try to isolate myself this time. Not gonna lie. I just think I'm not a people person. It's just I get kind of weird around situations where I can't leave. Even in high school. If we were in 6th, 7th hour and the teacher's in there just fucking doing nothing, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I'm going home. Do you have something better? No. But nothing is better than this. Do you have something better to do? No. That's the point. I'm just joshing. I'm just playing. Bro, I wouldn't want to stay around my own family for very long. I go to my mom's house. When I went to my dad's house, I could be there for like 30 minutes. And I'd have like panic attacks. It's just like, it's another thing about Oklahoma. It's just like, what am I saying? I'm being a little bitch. Locally, I don't like going to a lot of places because I can like a lot of memories associated with a lot of places. But at the same time, I don't like being trapped far away. I don't know. It's a weird thing of like, get me the fuck out of here, and I don't like being locked in unfamiliarity. Yeah, it's just weird. And then my head will spiral to be like, oh, I wish I was here with my family instead. Or like some dumb shit knowing that I fucking hate my whole family. Nah, I shouldn't say that. I don't hate my family. We're all very problematic right now, and I wish we weren't. I'll leave it at that. God damn. Man, I was gonna talk about this. I'm not gonna talk about it for very long. It was just funny. I woke up in the middle of last night, and I don't know why, but my algorithm decided to be super religious for some reason. But in terms of like arguing against religion, it was just a bunch of people like Neil deGrasse Tyson and just other figures and shit, or just other people with a microphone arguing for or against God. But it was just funny because every argument against God, and rightfully so, I guess, but they're just like, why do you let bad shit happen to us? Huh? How? If there's a God, why is little Timmy in Uganda dead? And it's like, I don't know, I just think it's very, 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 very selfish way of thinking, and very, 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 very ignorant way of thinking, to think that like the whole fucking world revolves around you and fucking bliss and heaven on earth. It's like, I don't know, it's just the dumbest fucking shit. It's like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist like this. I know this sounds as equally as crazy to hear to some people as for me to say it, but like, why wouldn't there just be half the world die for no fucking reason? For no reason. Like, some shit just fucking happens, bro. And for you as an adult to argue that you can't see why just some shit happens for no reason, it almost blows my mind. I'm like, do you just wallow all day long? Do you just constantly like every little minor inconvenience in your life, are you just like, God, why? Why? Me? Oh, you did this. Because you're so unjust. It's like, motherfucker, you didn't pay your fucking meter maid and you got a ticket. What do you mean, God? I don't know. Not only is most of the shit either man-made problems, or like, that's another thing. Be it climate change to fucking hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever the fuck. How much of that shit do we know isn't our fucking fault to begin with? Cancer? Are you fucking kidding me? How many people 1,000 years ago, 2,000? I don't mean to sound like an anti-vax boomer because I'm really fucking not. But like, bro, between like Chernobyl and Diet Coke, I think that's a lot of the reason we have a lot of the cancer and diseases and just dumb shit going around. I think it's a lot of our own fucking ignorance and being lied to and not God punishing us. You fucking retard. I don't know. It just makes me think too. It's like not only can you not comprehend something just randomly bad happening to you, like literally random, like a tire popping, or you get fired for something stupid, or a family member dies and God. Even if that is your fucking mentality, you yourself have never done anything bad for the fuck of it, or for the pure 100% knowing that this action will have consequences, but I will get a little bit of satisfaction out of it. It's so fucking selfish. It's so stupid. It makes zero sense. I was telling Jenny the other day, me and my buddy, after school one day, went to Subway at middle school, and this is just a parable of, okay, hang on, let me finish. We went to Subway. We skated to Subway, and then we were skating back to the school. And as we were passing, to make a long story short, we saw a car with its windows cracked. And we weren't like patrolling, looking for dumb shit to do. We were just skating in the parking lot. We saw this car. And in the cracked windows, it was like cracked. And we saw in the front seat, he had a box of vinyls. Like maybe 2. It was like a lot of shit. And I'm assuming if you collect vinyls, you don't normally haul around the fucking worthless ones. Those are normally just stay at the thrift store. Not like I thumbed through them. But to make a long story short, me and my friend took our giant fucking drinks from Subway, dumped them all over this motherfucker's vinyls and car, threw the cups in his car, and just skated down the street, laughing. Looking back, is it shitty? Yeah. Would I do it again? Mm-hmm. And do you think that guy got in his car and went, God, no, why me? Shit just happens, dog. And I don't even feel bad about it. Why would God? And why should this, do you think, I wonder, do you think this guy wakes up every day hoping I die? Or smiting me? Or going, God damn, what the fuck? That one time I had vinyls, and do you think he just never listened to music again? Do you think that guy just was like, fuck music, fuck everything, fuck Subway, fuck drinks, fuck my car, fuck everything. I hate it. Spite. And it's like, what? What are you talking about, dude? Huh? I don't know. Not even like I'm super religious. I just think it's so fucking selfish for your main argument to be, but my cousin has cancer. What kind of God would do that? So I ought to give you cancer, you stupid motherfucker. Imagine if we could give each other cancer. You know how many people would have cancer? I was talking the other day. Imagine if cars were cheap. Imagine if you could go buy a brand new Honda Civic for $1,500. Do you know how many fucking car accidents we would have? Do you know how many people would be kamikazing themselves into each other because fuck it? I would. I'm not even trying to say like it's wrong or right. It's just like that's just how the cookie crumbles. I don't know. If I could go buy a brand new car for $600, it wouldn't last a week. I'm telling you that right now. And I'm sure many of you would agree. I'm not saying from road rage alone, but would what happened to that car be God's fault? I digress. Oh, man. I need to chill the fuck out. Bro, we got this new guy at work. I'm not hating. Kind of a goofball. And you kind of fucking smell first thing in the morning. I don't know how that works. Do you just not shower? I don't know. I shouldn't be able to smell your musk first thing in the fucking morning. That pisses me off. And I'm not even going to get down to the nitty-gritty for the sake of the business. But anyways, this motherfucker, you know, we're making small talk. Talk to him 3-4 times. Making small talk, okay? I'm talking to another person that works there that I'm much more familiar with. Shout out to you, Mama Thickums. What am I saying? I'm so sorry. Don't fire me. Anyways, I'm talking to somebody else about breakfast. And I had just met my homie the other day at Waffle House. And this homie went to culinary school too. So here's two refined palates that love Waffle House and everything it has to offer. And then we got this fucking welder. I almost said his name. We almost have this welder guy next to me. And he goes, I hate Waffle House. But Grandy's is my favorite fucking place. Now, if y'all don't know about Grandy's, I'm assuming you know about Waffle House. It's a pretty big chain known for its notorious late night shenanigans between staff and employees and so on and so forth. And just go in there when you're on the brink of death from being so intoxicated that you can go and fill yourself up with some good breakfast food. And Grandy's, they have a menu. There's also like two I know about, and they're all dog shit. They all, even if they're like newer like one's kind of newer and it still looks like it's like been there for 60 years. I don't know how they did it. Not even in like architecture. It's just like in maintenance and general repair and care to the fucking buildings. Everybody in there, it's been suicidal. I get on fucking Indeed. They still offer minimum wage. They like bake their eggs in just trays. You know, they bake everything, which isn't like a problem, but it's like when you're talking breakfast food, it's just the easiest. It's fuck you, get it hot and put it on their plate. It's the laziest, nastiest food. I've never once had a good experience there. To the point to where he said this, I'm not a douchebag. I'm not like an asshole. Not like this is asshole behavior. But he said he liked Grandy's. I laughed. I said, ha ha! You fool! Anyways. And at that point, I was like, why don't you like Waffle House? Is it like, what do you mean? 'Cause I can't even comprehend that. It's eggs, maybe hash browns, and a sausage if you want it. What do you mean you don't like Waffle House? Grandy's, I just explained to you, it's lesser quality and provable so. Half their shit is on a menu. Half of it is Hotwell buffet style breakfast. Like that's like from 6 to noon or some shit. So you're telling me buffet catering style breakfast is better than Mama June in the fucking kitchen cracking eggs that, by the way, can only sit there for like 4 hours. There's a sign and they show you. I don't know. It's way cleaner. The food's way fucking better. That's another thing. Waffle House, call it a lot of things. Dirty is not one of them. I've been in every Waffle House I've been in. I'd work there. I'd fucking eat there. Like, I've never gone to a Waffle House and been like, this is nasty. I go into some big chain restaurants and I'm like, fuck, this is gross. And that's at Waffle House, the place that never fucking closes. And their shit's clean. And it's on hot. And it's clean. I don't know. Just pissed me off. It's like, I don't know if y'all know the Subway meme. It's like, what do you mean you don't like Subway? Motherfucker, you made the sandwich. I'm like, what do you mean you don't like Waffle House? Motherfucker, you made the breakfast. You asked for eggs and you got eggs. What do you mean you don't like them? You fucking psycho. It's whole eggs, too. You see them crack the bitches. Grandy's is from a bag. I don't know. It just made no sense. Made no sense. Pissed me off. I don't fuck with you, bro. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Like, I'm not a very petty or spiteful person, but if I do catch you saying some shit like that, done for life. You're, might as well, I don't know. I'm not even being dramatic. I will not fuck with you like that, ever. Because of that. It's probably why I'll die alone. But fuck, I'll die alone with good food in my fucking stomach and not Grandy's, dog. Jesus. I had to tell my friend, I literally, like, 2 minutes after he said that, I had to stop and go tell my friend on Instagram. I was like, bro, guess what he just said? He's like, he said, I couldn't think of a worse opinion. Any other breakfast place, valid. Denny's, IHOP. Again, I'm not going to say they're better than fucking Waffle House, but I can get it. Cracker Barrel. Every one of these things have something going for them. Grandy's is named after a grand person, so it's instantly full of fucking old people, which sucks. The food sucks. And that's what I mean. If you think it's seasoned good, if it's full of old people, no. They're blending shit for people. I don't know. I just don't want a pancake and egg smoothie, dog. Man, I think I've gone pretty long. I was thinking of some like topical shit that's not just my personal life to talk about. And I can safely say the only thing going on the internet right now is, even bigger than the Epstein shit, is this goddamn Coldplay couple cheating on each other. I know that's going to sound so fucking outdated, probably even when this goes up, but that's all that's been happening. I'm filming this July 21st. Normally film on Mondays, if you were curious. But, yeah, it's just funny. And I know this is kind of like the first thought that so many people had, but I'm like, why did y'all like duck and hide? Like the camera wouldn't, like the cameraman's gonna respect your privacy. You know what fucking day and age we live in? If the camera had X-ray vision, they would show y'all butt naked up there for fun. I don't know. Yeah, not only did they overreact, bro, it could be Jeff Bezos cheating on his wife. Or like somebody notable. Like, I know they're CEOs or whatever. I guarantee you 99.9% of people had never heard of either one of those motherfuckers. So I just think it's funny that, like, why do we care? That's the weird thing about America, bro. You got Donald Trump actively grabbing her by the pussy. I want to fuck my daughter. I want to fuck your daughter. Just overall shithead. You know, calling shithole countries. Just saying the worst shit, like, imaginable. Doing the worst shit imaginable. You know, kicking everybody out. Deporting people. Threatening to deport. Rosie O'Donnell, too, is on the list. Is on the docket, apparently. Pray for Rosie. But you got all this shit actively happening, and the country actively supports, you know, fuck it. Half the country loves this shit, and half the country condones it and wants more of it. And then you've got a couple making kissy, and everybody loses their fucking mind. I'm not like, yeah, they're cheating, but why do we care? Like, it's so like even if the same exact thing happened, I don't know why it went so fucking viral. Like ESPN and like my mom were telling me this shit. I'm like, does it matter? and for it to be memed into oblivion already, it's just like, damn, the internet must have just been thirsty for something topical, bro. We got no summer music. That new Tyler came out today. I don't even have to listen to it to tell you that it's fucking garbage. I couldn't name. I don't know, I just can't respect Tyler the Creator at all. His whole shtick up and coming was being like a black, edgy Eminem clone who hates Eminem, who beef back and forth, who generally respect each other now. And he's been on tape like 3-4 records into his career saying, I've never given it 100%. Or like, it wasn't even as dramatic as that. It was like him saying like, I just don't really care. And not in like a fun, like, I don't care about people's perspective. I don't care about this. I just do me. It was just like man, if it happens, it happens. And if it works, it works. Just kind of mentality. And I was just like, I don't know. It's just super hard to fucking respect an artist who's just like, doesn't care. Or just seems so disingenuous too. Who has I hate people who used to be funny and edgy who have like since turned and completely demonized that type of shit, and especially like turned gay themselves to, so it's not even, I'm not even judging at all. I'm saying, so like, oh, so you mean all that was like self-hatred? And so that really did come out of a place of hatred is what I am saying. For you to grow as a person is great, but considering that you used to say like some nasty, hateful, mean, bigoted shit, for you to turn out to be gay or like trans or not trans or like bi or whatever the fuck. So it's like, oh, so when people make jokes like that in general and laugh with you, that's in good fun. But now it's like, oh, so you were kind of being serious. Like you did mean no, because that was towards you. I got it. I don't know. And not like I'm judging him personally. Like I don't, he doesn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not saying this like it means anything. It's just like for all the artists to be around at that time, I would not expect Tyler to be as popular as he is. And he's not even like super popular. He's super popular with the kids my age who like to act like they know what music is. Yeah, I just can't stand that stupid poppy rap. I don't know. It's like it's just shit you hear from these fucking bars that pop up that I've worked in some of them, that just these stupid trendy bars, just the fucking like stupid trendy music that they be playing. I'm just like, fuck, just give me my $17 ranch water and leave me the fuck alone. Ugh. If I had to describe Tyler the Creator's music, it would just be a $17 ranch water. That's what I would call it. It's like, yeah, it better be fucking good. It's $17 fucking ranch water. And like, I don't know. Very broad range of topics, I believe. I think I filled in. I hope I didn't go too long or too short. Time's a blur when I just get to talking. I'm thirsty. My voice keeps cracking. It's getting hot in here. It's my hot ass breath stinking up the fucking room. Anyways. Be on the lookout. I might do like a fishing video for the weekend or something fun. Might make a video while I'm there. Otherwise, be in tune for more Let's Plays, more comedy, more stand-up, skits, podcasts. I'm bringing it all. And I know nobody's asking for it, but I'm bringing it to you, if you like it or not. Anyways, be sure to follow me on anything and everything at exx47, and be sure to like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment. Free Rosie O'Donnell if you made it this far. Anyways, guys, till next time. Appreciate you guys. Thanks.